Okay, writers, I'm super excited to get started today because today you get to start another informational book. And this informational book is going to be even better than the one you just made because you're going to use everything you've already learned about informational writing and learn some new tips. So it's just going to get better and better. Writing is just like anything else we do. The more we practice and the more we think about what we've already learned, the better and better we get. So here's our goal for today. I can write informative text where I use facts and details to develop points. So we're going to use everything that we've already learned, and we're going to develop our points using facts and details. Let's get started. So writers, the first thing that we need to do is go back to our topic list from the first lesson. Remember when we listed things that we knew a lot about? Maybe you've been adding to that list as you've had more ideas. I know I have. I've already written about dogs, but maybe I could write about water skiing or my home or soccer. Those are 3 more topics that I know a lot about that I could write about. Maybe you have new ideas on your topic list. I think I'm going to choose the topic of my home this time. I'm going to write to teach about my home. I want you to take a look at your topic list. What is a new topic that you could write about and turn into an informational writing? Or if you don't have anything on your topic list, maybe you could think about things you could add, something you know how to do well, a place that you visited, or maybe a person that you admire. I want you to pause the video and do some thinking. Don't push play again until you've picked your topic. Go ahead, push pause. Okay, if you pushed play again, that means you have a topic. On the count of 3, I want you to say your topic and I'll say mine. 1, 2, 3. My home. So that's the topic that my informational book is going to be about, and that's the topic that your informational book is going to be about. Let's do a little bit of thinking about the steps we need to take when we write an informational book. The first thing that we needed to do was think of something you could teach. That's our topic. I'm teaching about my house. You're teaching about what? That's right. Then remember we learned how to touch a page and tell about the part of the topic that we're going to teach about. Remember our headings that we learned how to do? And then we add a sketch to the picture to help remind us of the details. I know you remember doing that. Well, after you do that, that's when you write all of the facts and details on each page that have to do with that part of your topic. And then you go to the next page and the next page and so on and so on. Here's the writing tip I want to add to that today. When we write those facts and details, we want to give exact details or exact facts. We want to use names, numbers, colors, describing words. We want to give our readers such a great picture that they could close their eyes and imagine it, or they could answer a question about it. So that's our focus for today. As you're writing, I want you to use exact details, names, numbers, colors, and describing words.
Okay, writers, I've already thought about my topic. My topic is going to be my home. Then I have to think about some of those ideas about my home that I could write across pages. I want to teach people about my backyard and about inside of my home. Those are 2 big ideas that I could teach other people about the topic of my home. So what I did was I made sure to put that at the top of my page, my backyard, and then I did a little bit of a sketch about what my backyard looks like. Now I know that everything I write on this page is going to be true information, facts about my backyard. On my next page, I wrote inside my house at the top. So I would remember that that's what this whole page is going to be out. And I did a little sketch about inside my house. Once I have my headings and my sketches, remember, I'm ready to start writing. Everything on this page needs to be true, factual information about my backyard. Well, I want to think about the writing tip I gave you. We want to use exact details. We want to use names, numbers, colors, describing words so that our readers really understand and can get a good picture of what we're talking about. So in my backyard, I live by a lake. But I don't want to say just any lake. I live by a lake. I want to make sure I use the name of the lake. It's called Lake Seminole. So I can say, I live by Lake Seminole. Let me write that. I live by, and now I'm going to write Lake Seminole. But remember, what do we do with names? That's right, we use capital letters. So Lake and Seminole both need to start with a capital letter. Let me write the word lake. Ooh, ache. Oh, I hear a long A sound. Do you remember what we can do to make that A say its name? What's our pattern that we've been learning? Vowel, consonant, E, that's right. So I'm going to put an E at the end to make the A say A, lake. Now I have the word Seminole. Can you say that in syllables with me? Sem, in, ol. We know how to write that. Sem, that's a closed syllable. S-E-M. Sem, in, that's another closed syllable. Can you say the letters with me? In. I-N. Great job. Sem, in, ol. Do you hear the long O? I do. O-L-E. I live by Lake Seminole. That's the end of my sentence. I need to make a period. Great job. I live by Lake Seminole. Now I want to tell them about the alligators that I sometimes see in the water. So I would like to use some sort of describing words about the lake because the lake water is usually pretty dark. It's not bright blue like you sometimes see, but it's dark when I see the alligators. So I think I'm going to write, sometimes I see alligators sneaking in the dark water. So they know exactly what it looks like. Sometimes, notice I started again with a capital letter. Sometimes I see alligators. Clap the syllables with me. Ready? Alligators. Whew, 4 syllables. I'm going to say each syllable slowly and write what I hear. Alligators. Sometimes I see alligators sneaking. That's a blend. Say the letters. That's right. S-N. I know that E-A says E. Sneak-ing in the, and now I'm going to use an exact detail. I'm not just going to say in the water. I'm going to say in the dark water so that my readers can know what it looks like. In the dark water. And I'm not just going to end it with a period. I'm going to end that part with an exclamation point because that's kind of scary. So did you see how I thought about the details for this page about my backyard? Then I thought, how can I make them exact details? And I added a name and a little bit of describing what it looked like by adding the word dark water. That is how you can use facts and details to really develop your topic.
Okay, writers, your turn. Time for you to do the same work. Here's your job for today. First, choose a new topic. Most of you have already done that, so you already have step 1 finished. Once you know what your topic is, touch a page and tell about part of your topic. Remember, you're going to write that at the top of the page, and it's the big idea about your topic that's going to be on the whole page. Like mine was my backyard because the whole page was going to be about my backyard. After you touch the page and talk about your topic, then it's time to put pencil to paper because you're going to sketch what you want to write on that page. Just like I sketched about my lake and the alligators that were in it, you're going to sketch about whatever it is you're going to write on that page. After that, write the page. Be sure to add exact details, right? The color, the size, the shape, any of those describing things that are going to give your reader exact information about your topic. And once you've written some exact details, you know what you're going to do? Move to the next page and keep going. So then you'll go to the next page. You'll put at the top whatever it is that topic, that big idea is going to be on that page. You'll sketch about it and you'll write some exact details. I can't wait to see what you come up with, writers. Head off to your independent writing and then head back here when you're all done so that you can reflect on your day. Have fun!